Hello everybody, it's Gigo here and welcome back to another motivational video of building a house here in Ghana. If it is your first time here, this is Madam Fatima's project, episode 11. In episode 10, we did the oversight concrete casting, which you will be seeing the end result. We did that, I think that was 2 months ago, and gradually we are preparing ourselves for the next phase, which is going to start from episode 12 or 13. So we're going with the block laying, which is going to be the ground floor, block works. So today's episode is is a preparation, towards the block laying. So we are preparing with the block work, we'll be preparing with the stones, sand, and this is what I've been sharing on my channel here, that building takes time and you have to take your time, step by step process of building. So that's why I decided to show you the process. We started this project in May 2024, and it's like 5 months since we started with this project, and this is how far we are going. We are moving slowly, but we are making progress, right? So with the ground floor block works, we need solid blocks, 6 inches solid blocks. The estimate was 2,180 blocks for that. But in my next episode, I'll be giving more details and also the cost estimate. So make sure you don't miss that episode. And for that, kindly please do subscribe to the channel so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. So today's video, I want to do something, a little bit different. I want us to see, the route from Mr. Kwete's block factory, which is in Dowinya, Tarazo Junction, to Madam Fatima's land. And this is just to give an idea how the place, looks like, and also what is happening at this location, which is the Dowinya Pram. So we are in the the Ningo Pram districts, right? So this is the N1, which is the road. So from here you can go all the way to Elmina, to Cape Coast, just driving straight, right? Keep driving. This road also leads to Togo and Nigeria. So it is an international road. I think it's called the ECOWAS road or something. So this is community 25, where you have a lot of estates in this place. We have Def Traco here, we have Adome Estate, we have the greens also around in this community. It's not far from here, and I see another estate sandboard mounted right there. So yeah, a lot of things is going on in this place. I think it is still developing. It is still a developing place. I think they started developing this place I would say maybe 15 years ago. 15 years ago, if they give you a land in this place, trust me, you wouldn't buy it. 15 years ago, if they should sell you a land here, you will reject it. But here we are. This place is booming. It's very booming, and you can see another estate nicely done here. And if you go to Google Map and you type community 25, Tema community 25, you can see from the top view layout, you see a lot of estates and that makes this place a little bit special compared to other places in you know, like in Accra, right? Because most of the houses here most of the land were bought by real estate developers, and they started building. So the single houses, they are not so much, compared to the estate houses in this area. And one good thing that I see here is that they have the gutters constructed, so they have a drainage system where when it rains, it collects all the rainwater, and then I think it directs them to where it's supposed to go. That's one thing that is really nice, because most people don't consider that when they are doing developing, right? They don't construct gutters, and then when it rains, it goes to the street, and then the streets is always muddy and stuff. That's why you always see mud roads and with unstable. But you can see that because there's a drainage system here, when it rains, all the water dashes through the gutter, and then it keeps the streets a little bit smooth to drive on. So yeah, I just noticed that, and I just want to mention that. You can also see that there's still developing going on at this site. So they are still constructing houses here. And one thing that I also didn't mention is that Madam Fatima's land is just nearby. I think if you've been here for some time, you know that the land shares, the boundary between the Adome Estate and then Madam Fatima, but it's inside of their zone actually, because the family that kind of sold the land for this developers are the same that we bought the land. So you can see the entrance from this zone, and then you can see that Madam Fatima's land is inside of the zone, right? And this is the same people that I posted a land recently, and it is the same family that is selling the land. So like I said, most of the real estate people have bought those land, and trust me, very soon it will also start developing like this in the future. That's why I'm just saying that if you are in your 20s, 25, this is the time to take advantage of this before this real estate people come for all the land. So yeah, we're at Madam Fatima's land finally, and as you can see, the guys are offloading the blocks. We've already done 2 trips of sand, I think, and one of stone. As I said in my previous video, anytime we're at Madam Fatima's plot, we have to go 360, for her to see if there's any new changes in the environment, right? So that's the stone. It has already been delivered, and then we are doing the blocks. Now, as I always share here on my channel, build step by step. Take your time. If you have money, just do what you can and then take a break, right? Like I said, we started in May. It's been 5 months now, right? 5 months, and this is how far we have come. We're taking it easy. I mean, when you have a little bit, whatever the material you can buy, just buy, put it down, and then you move. If you want to save all the money at once and then go, sometimes it's heavy, right? It's heavy. But if you just every month you buy one, I mean, it's been 2 months since we did the overside concrete of the foundation. It's been 2 months, and during these 2 months we just buy the materials step by step. Every month, if you have like $200, $500, just buy something. And then when you have all your materials, then what you have to think about is the labor, right? But then we can already start, and then you can pay the labor later on. So I think this is the first time we are seeing the foundation after the concrete casting. So this is how it looks. We have 3 bedrooms in total. We have 1 bedroom downstairs, which also serves as the master bedroom. It is very huge. And then also we have 2 bedrooms upstairs. We also have another master bedroom upstairs, and then we have one for the guest, right? And then the back of the house, which you have the swimming pool coming there. We position the house very nice, so you have space at each side. So this is going to be the kitchen area. You see the island there, and then yeah, this is the project, right? So gradually it is coming up. Take your time to build. Don't let anybody put pressure on you. You would think that 5 years, 10 years is a long way to go, but trust me, COVID-19 is already 4 years now, right? We are getting into the 5th year of COVID-19. So if you were planning to build a house, at 2029 or 2019 or 2020, it's almost 5 years. Right? It's so, yeah. So when I say that it takes you between 5 years to 10 years to build, some people think it takes a long time. But I mean, if you keep saving little by little, little by little, trust me, you make much difference, right? So watch out for our next episode where we'll be talking more about, the cost breakdown, how much the materials are costing, and we'll also reflect on the foundation, how much it costs. I think the total cost for the foundation is 9,466 US dollars, right? So that's the total cost of the foundation, everything included, right? So that's 9,466 US dollars. That's the whole, cost for this foundation. So, you know, it's been 5 months. Can you save this amount of money within 5 months? In a year? I mean, you can take a year to save this money, do your foundation in a year, right? So I think with the block works that we're going to lay, which is the ground floor, I think we only have 2 months more for this year. So let's say we are able to, do it to the lintel level, right? Then that means that the whole year we did the foundation and also the ground floor in a year, right? You can also just take your time and do just the foundation 1 year, and then you continue with the next year, the block work. The following year, you do, if you want to roofing, you do your roof, right? Meaning in 3 years' time, you have your structure done. If you want to go to decking, then 3 years you have your decking. Then the following year you can continue just like that. Just take it easy. Don't rush the process, because when you rush the process, you miss a lot of steps, right? So if Madam Fatima wants to do any changes, she still has the time to do it, right? But if you try to move fast, I mean, yeah, you might miss some steps on the way. But if you have the money and you have, a great team and you are sure of what you have, I mean, you can just move, right? So I'm just speaking for clients that, think it's very difficult if, to build. I mean, with less money, you can do much, right? You can still do much with less money. So, I mean, this is just a motivation, for those of you who think, it's impossible to build, right? Just, you know what you can, right? So just make a plan. And if you want, people you can build with, you can talk to, my team is here. One thing I always say is that just let them know what you have and what you can, and then we will make the plan, and then we will work together as a team. So, if it is your first time seeing this particular project and you want to see more and also, get more details about this, if you go to my playlist, it's called the Madam Fatima's Project. You can click on it and then you can start from episode, 1 all the way. This is the episode 11, keep going. And also, Madam Fatima also has a channel, and I think she is far ahead of me with with the upload, because I also upload other videos, other projects, but she is focused on a building. So you can check her channel out if you want to see the latest update. I think she posts way ahead of me. So I mean, you can see the block work starting on her channel before maybe I will put it out there. So it is the channel's name is Ghana African Bound, and I think I will put the link also in the comment section and also in the description, so you can check her project, her channel out. I mean, to see her progress. And also I think she is also sharing her own experience, so that I mean, maybe I might be saying things from my view, she sees it also in a different view. So I mean, if you want to get more details of this particular project and how she is doing it, you can check, you know on a channel for more details. And maybe if you have any question, personal questions for her and stuff, you can ask her, and I believe she will have time to respond to your comments. Right, so delivery is done, and then next step is getting the iron rods and the cement, and then the guys will be here to start with the block work straight all the way to the lintel, no time wasting. So I think then this brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Let's get do it.